Hey guys, I promised I was going to do a video, so here goes. It took me a little while to make the video, and I'm not looking at the screen because I'm driving and I have a pretty crazy schedule when I get home, and I want to keep my promise. Okay, so I saw many of you comment on the Star Diamond page, voicing some frustration with your business, with your coaches. And the more and more I've read your comments, the more and more angry I got. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. That's why I asked, can I keep it real in here? I have to keep it real. We always have to keep it real, and we got to be very transparent. But the one thing that I've learned, and as we're leaders, is that we have to be careful when we speak to our team. And the reason I say when is because I was ready to make a video right after I saw some of the comments in the Star Diamond chat. And I had to stop myself, because had I made a video at that time, I probably would have said, oh God, look at that traffic. Ooh, I think I'm going local. Yeah, going local. Okay. Had I shared what I really wanted to share earlier today, this is what would have happened. You probably would have lost respect for me as a leader, because I wasn't going to say anything. Like, I was just going to talk based on my emotions, because I was angry. You know how you get angry with your coaches? I'm looking at the screen now because I'm at a stop sign. You know how you get angry when your coaches don't show up? And we sort of become like dictators, like do this, do that, do this, do this. And that's how I was going to come in earlier today. And that's not the way we lead people. Because when we do that, we're no longer leaders, we're managers. And the other thing with that is the reason why also, either A, you know, we're barking at our team, and that's why they don't show up anymore. Hey, can you blame me? You know, like if somebody barked at me, I'm like, screw you, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Like you don't do that. A lot of people in corporate America do that. You know, micromanagers. And at the end of the day, we're in business for ourselves. Like, I'm not your boss. You work this business if you want to work it. If you don't want to work it, see ya. And that's when our why comes in. And you know, I've posted in several groups already about that Simon Sinek quick 18-minute clip that talked about the why. And that's the reason why many of our coaches and many of you in here get angry. You get frustrated because you haven't defined your why. Like, I need to keep it real. And when you don't define your why, you have no drive. And then so when life throws you curveballs or throws you lemon balls, you get frustrated, you get angry, you disconnect. Like you disconnect in the Star Diamond chat. There's many of you that don't post here anymore. You look, I see you see, because we could tell when you see something in here, but you don't post. And then some of you just don't post. You don't even look in here, and you totally disconnect because you want to do things on your own. And what happens when you try to do things on your own is that you kind of feel that you're strapped, you're stranded. So don't do that to yourself, guys. The more we connect with each other, the more we can build off of each other. And I'm not saying that life is easy, because it's not. Listen, we live in a broken world, and as long as we live in this world, we're gonna come across challenges. Do you think that those top coaches that are in that wall private page that me and Saudi are in, you think they have it easy? No. They go through the same struggles and challenges that we all face in here. The only difference is that they really have identified their why, and their why overcomes it. You overcome all those challenges. Saudi has her challenges. Everybody has challenges. Nobody's immune to it. The only thing that's different is the why. Like, I can't stress the why. So that's like my Mama Eagle smackdown to you guys, is that sometimes when we get frustrated with our coaches, it's because we're really frustrated with ourselves, right? Because maybe there's something that your coaches aren't doing that you're not doing. So you're not really angry at your coaches, you're angry at yourself for entertaining the BS between your ears. Seriously. That's what it is. That's my message to you guys today. Identify your why. You have to. It's your story. Like, we're in the people helping business. Like, that's where it's at. And that's not just for this business. I mean, people that are not even in our type of business. You know, go to the corner of the street and take a look at some people who walk around with their heads down, their shoulders slumped over. They have no why. There's no driving force. And they're in the same trap day in and day out. They want to get out, but they don't know how to get out. And there's so many people that need our help, but we got to help ourselves. So as leaders, we need to connect with one another and share our stories with one another. And, you know, stop the BS, guys. Go back and listen to your messages in here. Read your messages again. And you'll realize that you're just mad at yourself. You know, because when stuff happens to me and I get angry at some of my coaches, I got to really look at the mirror and say, why aren't you doing that you should be doing? And you use your coaches as an excuse, but it's really you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm keeping it real with you guys. And when I say we, Team Eagle, understand this, Team Eagle has a huge purpose. And we've always known that we've been on the map, especially the last year or so, year and a half with corporate, but now we're really in the map. I mean, look what's happening in the month of November. And you can't be a stop and go. We can't be stop and goes in our business. Don't be Humpty Dumpty. You know? I mean, why do you think Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall? Because he didn't know which side he wanted to go on. So he kept falling. Don't be that. Don't be Humpty Dumpty in your business. Don't be lukewarm. You're either in it or you're not. But that in-between stage is always going to keep you going back and forth. And if you keep going back and forth with your business, I'm sure you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. So do something about it. Do you know what I'm saying?